They're winners, they're losers, and they're winners who have not discovered how to win. They're winners who said to themselves, I've been losing, but I know this is not me. There's got to be more. That's where I was. And I knew my thinking at that time brought me to where I was. But there's another level of thinking that could take me to another place. You can't put a price on life. We wake up and you think, no big deal. It is a big deal. You breathing? Come on now. We're here because of God's grace and mercy. Come on. Don't look past this. No, you weren't put here to survive. I dare you settle for surviving.
I took up golf recently, and I do really well. I go out on this one day, and I out-power by my instructor. The next day, I'm not feeling so proud. I said, you're a terrible instructor. Because I should at least be consistent at whatever shitty level I can achieve. And you're just telling me that it's difficult. Telling me it's difficult is not helping. Tell me what to do. He said, no, you're about a millimeter or two off. I said, you're joking. He said, no, watch this. He said, I didn't teach you this yet. He said, if you change the angle that you're attacking this just 1 or 2 millimeters, this one, instead of being on the green, by 1 millimeter, now you're in the water. I thought, what a great belief system that when all hell's breaking loose and nothing's working, that you're only 1 millimeter off. Because most people think it's impossible, so they give up. Isn't that true? So a very powerful belief to leave today with would be, nothing's working, I'm 1 millimeter away. What little thing do I change? And when I do, it changes everything. Because I'm heading this direction, I make this little shift. You take that out an hour from now, a month from now, you have a totally different destination from that direction. Here's what I've created for my life and anyone I know succeeded. I'm a 17-year-old kid with no real education other than self-education. Parents that did their best with no money, but I did one thing. I love people, and I had an enormous demand I made upon myself, and I sculpted my mind and my emotions to get me to do whatever it would take to achieve. Can you train yourself to believe something, yes or no? Well, let me tell you something. How many of you have things when you want to go achieve them and this part of your voice goes, oh, it's not going to happen, or forget it? What you want to do is train a new one. Affirmation, you go, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. What's the problem? You haven't changed your what? Physiology. If you don't change your physiology, you won't get anything. So an incantation is not only you speak it, but you embody what you're saying with all the intensity you can. So you use your body and your voice. I was working for Jim Rome, this speaker, and I was trying to call on Bear Stearns type of people and convince them why they should go to this man's seminar and be more successful. The only way I did it was park far from the building and then go in, and I love people, and I believe when I put myself in state, and I was able to influence people that were far more successful than I was at the time. So I do an incantation using my whole body. I'd say, I now command my subconscious mind to direct me in helping as many people as possible life today to better their lives by giving me the strength, the emotion, whatever it takes to show these people and get these people to change their lives now. In LA on the freeway for 40 minutes, people are looking at me, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. They're going, I know he's a serial killer, I know he is. But by the time I entered that room, when two people meet, the person who's most certain will always influence the other person. Because I was poor, I changed my mindset. I'd say God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. All my needs and goals are met instantaneously by infinite intelligence, for I'm one with God and God is everything. And a year later, I went from making $38,000 a year to making $1 million a year in 1 year. But successful people do what failures won't. You follow me on this?
Your will is one of the most powerful things you have. When you make up your mind to do something, God will breathe on your efforts and give you strength that goes beyond your natural ability. But it kicks in when God sees you doing all you can do. Trying again after a disappointment. That's when you'll see God make things happen that you couldn't make happen. I don't have the discipline. I don't have the talent. God is saying you can do it, but you're going to have to dig down deep and put forth the effort.